Hey, can you hear me? Quiet the world outside for a moment. I want to talk to you. I want to speak directly to your heart. I saw when you cried alone, in hiding. I saw when you tried to smile, even when everything inside you screamed in pain. I felt it when your chest grew heavy, and the loneliness crushed even the air you tried to breathe. You asked yourself, why did this happen to me? What did I do wrong? And I, who never leave your side, even when you think you're alone, I was there, whispering in your silence. You see, my beloved, the pain of a separation is not the end of your story. It's just a comma, a necessary pause for you to hear yourself again. The love that ended does not define your worth. The abandonment you experienced doesn't dim the light you carry. And even if the world didn't see the depth of your heart, I did. I saw it. I felt it. Take a deep breath now. You're not alone anymore. You never were. You are exactly where you're meant to be, to rediscover the woman you were born to become. I know. The silence of absence screams, doesn't it? The house feels bigger, the nights longer, the bed colder. Your routine has become a battlefield of memories and attempts to begin again. But listen closely. Not every ending is a loss. Sometimes it's deliverance. Sometimes it's realignment. And most often it's a calling inward. You gave too much of yourself, didn't you? You made someone else your priority, believing that love meant erasing yourself to fit in. But I tell you, daughter of heaven, true love never demands that you shrink your essence to fit into someone else's world. You know that emptiness you feel now? That hole in your chest, that sense that nothing's left. That space is where you will rebuild yourself. It's sacred ground, where God will plant new seeds. But first, the soil must be cleared. You must let go of what didn't bloom. Accept that some stories were only meant for one chapter. You didn't fail. You simply outgrew the place you were in. And growth hurts, but staying small hurts even more. You were born to live in fullness, with a light soul and a heart filled with peace. And if that relationship took that from you, then the breakup wasn't a punishment. It was the exit door toward your true mission. Are you starting to understand? Now that you can breathe a little better, let's talk about something you may not have seen yet. Purpose. Yes, there's purpose even in a broken heart. There's meaning in every tear that falls. And as hard as it is to believe right now, this pain is shaping you into something greater. You think it's all over. But in truth, everything is beginning again. I know you dreamed of a beautiful love story, just the two of you. You planned for children, travels, growing old hand in hand. And suddenly, what was once a promise turned into silence. What was once love turned into confusion. But I ask you, did the dream really end? Or did the character just change? Could it be that God is preparing you for something even more beautiful and more true? You were taught to believe your happiness depended on someone else. But your mission, daughter, is not to survive while waiting to be loved. Your mission is to love yourself so deeply, so completely, that anyone who wants to walk beside you will have to show up whole too. You came into this world with a light, a purpose only you can fulfill, and often the heart must be broken open so the soul can finally speak. Pain shapes you, pushes you, sets you in motion. And when you find yourself again, something magical happens. You stop begging for love and begin to radiate it. You stop waiting for someone to choose you and begin choosing yourself. This is your rebirth, your homecoming. Now, close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Can you feel it? That gentle warmth, that peace slowly blooming inside you. That's me. I'm your angel, and I am here. But more than me, it's you. Reconnecting with your soul. The woman you tried to hide to be accepted. The woman who silenced herself to keep the relationship. The woman who got lost, but never ceased to exist. She's always been there, in your strength, in your sensitivity, in your courage to keep going, even when everything was falling apart. You're not weak for having loved. You're not naive for having believed. You are human. And being human is being divine too. This reunion with yourself is the first step toward everything God wants to give you. Self-love is not ego. It's justice. It's placing your soul first. It's saying, I deserve peace. I deserve reciprocity. I deserve lightness. And you know what happens when you choose yourself? The world changes. Connections shift. Encounters gain new depth, new energy, new intention. You no longer need to chase love. You need only to walk toward your essence. And the right love will find its way to you. What awaits you now is more than just a new story. It's a fuller, truer, more peaceful version of you. And when love comes again, because it will, you won't lose yourself in it. Because you'll have found what no loss can take away: yourself. Can you feel healing arriving? You've made it this far. And that, my beloved, is already a miracle. How many times did you think you wouldn't make it? How many times did you believe the pain would never end? But it did. It's fading. And it will keep fading. Because now you know who you are. You are a daughter of the Most High, created with intention, loved deeply, guided by a plan no broken heart can destroy. What once felt like loss now reveals itself as liberation. What seemed like an end is now a seed of a purpose that existed long before your heart ever knew human love. You were born for more than just loving someone. You were born to be a channel of healing, of inspiration, of new beginnings. And now that you've been through the pain, you carry wisdom. Now that you've met the darkness, you become light for others. Nothing was in vain. Not a single tear went unnoticed. Not one sleepless night passed unseen. I was there, and so was God, weaving in the silence what now begins to blossom inside you. You survived, and more than that, you were reborn. Life will surprise you. Love will return, more mature, more whole, more true. But now, you're no longer waiting. You're trusting. Because you know, what is yours by destiny cannot be lost. What God has joined, time honors, and what was taken away only cleared the way for what is eternal. So I leave you with this final message, etched with wings and light. Believe. What God has prepared for you is greater than the pain you've endured. What's coming will bring peace. It will bring purpose. And it will bring the certainty that nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate what God has joined in love. Beloved, you are healing. You are renewal. You are a living promise. Now go, live, trust, and bloom.